guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth here at Lizzie Loves Life, and today I'm going to share with you my baby registry must-have items that we are reusing for baby number 2. If you have not been following me for long, I'm currently about 32 weeks pregnant with our baby number 2. I have about a 3.5-year-old here coming up. So I have filmed and done a whole bunch of baby registry must-have kind of videos. If you're interested in kind of mommy playlist, mommy favorites, I will leave that up above. But I thought it'd be really interesting to share with you guys the baby products that are kind of like the hand-me-downs for this one that we loved, die hard, that we are reusing for baby number 2. I do plan on doing a baby product like a baby product regret, or that we are not using just due to different reasons here on my channel very soon. So be sure to subscribe to that. But today I'll be talking all about kind of a lot of the bigger product items that we highly recommend that we will be continuing to use on for this next baby. So if you're interested, then keep watching. So the first thing here are three items actually from Boppy. This is not sponsored, but I highly recommend their products. So first thing here is a Boppy pillow, and this made breastfeeding so easy for baby number 1. I recommend you get the water resistant slip cover on top of like the regular slip cover. That way you don't actually have to wash the pillow as much. Any kind of spills, messes will just get on that first layer of the Boppy, and then you can machine wash that. But you can also wash the Boppy like that as well. This is so convenient. It's really good too for them to start sitting up on, lounging on. Other thing is a Boppy lounger. So this is a lot smaller than the DockATot, a little bit more round. They do grow out of it faster than the DockATot, and I think the DockATot has a couple other sizes as well, but this is something we loved to use and just have our little one lounge on and kind of nap on with supervision, of course. So those two products are diehards, and I have it in her closet right now for her when she is born. The other thing I wanted to mention is our Boppy carrier. Now a lot of people go with like the Moby wrap and all those kind of different silk wraps. This is kind of a mutation of that with more structure. So it is soft, has a couple wraps to wrap around, but it's one piece on the front, and it has a belt buckle attachment for the back. So you have more support than I believe the wraps and silk things all are, but it's softer and less bulky and stuff than like a regular baby infant carrier, like a Lily baby and all those kind of things. So those are must-haves we are definitely reusing for baby number 2. Another thing I wanted to mention is our bassinet. So we use the Graco Dream Suite bassinet. Has like a little handlebar where you can flip it and it be a changing station. Also has a bottom part of it that you can use for storage for your pumping things or diapers, extra clothes, what have you. So I have cleaned that one all off, and it is already currently in our master bedroom where she will be for the first couple of months, and highly recommend that one for you guys if you're interested in a bassinet. A couple of like baby entertainment gadgets that we have. A lot of these I also bought hand-me-down too from like consignment shops, and we're going to be using them again for this one. The Fisher-Price Kick and Plays are amazing for tummy time, for them to start reaching and looking for things, kicking with their feet. So that is still in good working condition, and we are reusing it. The next thing is the Fisher-Price Sit Me Up. So these are not the same as like the Bubba's, I think, or Bombas, the big plastic seated up. This is cloth, and it's also foldable. So right now I have it folded, put away, all clean, ready to go in her closet. Like that it has the cloth, you can hook toys onto it too, so that way there's like a seat for her. And then our Winnie the Pooh bouncer and walker. So these two, Jackson, my firstborn, had like a Winnie the Pooh nursery. I can link that video up above if you're interested. But we got a bouncer for him, and then we also got the walker. Now, I don't recommend you put your toddler, when they get to that point, sitting in that walker for long extended periods of time. Like anything, that's too much. But we did use this walker for a little bit and really enjoyed it. So those two products will be reused again this time around. The other thing too is our jumper. So this is from Fisher-Price, and when I bought it hand-me-down, the kind of things that hang on the top part were missing. the baby didn't notice anything. I doubt she will too, but Jackson loved this. We even, since he was more on the smaller spectrum, put a pillow underneath for his feet to be able to push off on, and we will continue to do that for this baby coming up. The next thing is the pack and play. So this is something I highly recommend everyone get. We got the one with the bassinet attachment. Perfect for travel. We actually just stopped using this with my son this past beach trip. We're now moving into big beds and inflatable railings and stuff like that for him, but this will now be for her. I highly recommend, if you have your nursery like we do on our second story, you have this downstairs because it has that changing room kind of area where you can change the baby there. Also has the bassinet, so another place for them to sleep downstairs if like middle of the night, throughout the day kind of thing, you don't want to walk all the way up. Has some storage in there as well. So I am about to wipe that all down, get that clean and ready to go downstairs. The next thing is our car seat, our infant car seat. So this, we got the Click Connect infant car seat, and you also have to buy the base. So those I looked up, and it is good every 7 years. So we only had ours for about 3 years, so ours is still in good shape, hasn't had any car accidents, things like that. So we are reusing it for this baby, and she will outgrow it before it even reach like the 4 or 5 year mark. So that is currently installed in our car. And the other thing too we could have reused is the Graco, I think it's the 4-in-1 DLX car seat, but we only have one right now for him. That actually starts out at 4 pounds, so you could use that as your infant car seat and not kind of have it so you carry it around. Right now I'm thinking I'm going to carry her around in the car seat that way versus always wear her. So I'll keep you guys updated on that, but you could reuse that as well. With that, the little car mirror that we had for him will be reused for a baby girl. A big item is the baby dome, and we loved this. So my son was actually born in March, so we used it a lot for him to nap when we took beach vacations, lake vacations, things like that. It is very well ventilated with kind of the mesh around it. You can close it, it has that sun protection, you can hang baby toys from it. I clipped on a fan as well, so that worked perfect. Now she is born September, October-ish, so she'll be a little bit bigger by the time summertime comes around, but I do plan on still reusing it for her once we do start going on beach trips in the spring and summer of the following year. The normal stuff, any baby hand-me-down clothes, bibs, things like that. Now I wouldn't recommend bottles. You can do the actual bottle itself, but I would replace the nipples for that bottle. Also, do not reuse the pacifiers. We will get new ones of those. Another thing we are reusing, I'm not purchasing, is our stroller. We have the baby jogger. I think it's the City Mini 2. There might be a new upgrade and stuff since we purchased it about 3 years ago, but I'm not upgrading my stroller. We are reusing the single one. What I am adding to it is a like toddler board. It's kind of like a board attachment that goes to the back of the stroller. I'll kind of show you guys a picture here, and that is where Jackson will be if he's not riding his bike, scooter, walking next to me, what have you. I just figured it's easier. He's getting now almost to 4 years old. We don't go on super big long walks. If we do, normally daddy is with us and we'll do daddy hat. He'll help carry that kind of stuff, but I did not plan on doing and needing a double stroller. I might be eating my words, but currently that is the plan. Another thing we're reusing is our high chair. So our high chair actually came with a booster seat as well. So Jackson now is in that booster seat, so she can use the high chair part of it, and highly recommend ours. It has a couple of like tilting features to it. So we will be reusing that for baby number 2. Another thing is that Boone grass. There's something that everyone had on the registry. I'm now seeing it's not on a lot of people's registries anymore, but this was really good to hand wash your baby bottles, let them dry, and there's different kind of accessory parts to it that you can kind of hang the nipples and all the various bottle parts, pumping parts with it. So I highly recommend that if you haven't heard of it before, and we're reusing ours coming up. A couple of random kind of healthcare kind of items. We are reusing our Rectal thermometer. It's still in good condition. We're using the baby brush and comb that we purchased, And we're also using the Safety First nail clippers. So these are really neat nail clippers because they have a little light that kind of helps you see the little fingernails better. So we are going to be reusing them, kind of using them interchangeably with Jackson. We still use that nail clipper and sometimes that hairbrush. But if you see my son, he got curly hair out the wazoo. We don't know what to do with it. So that's just kind of what we're doing. But highly recommend those. We will be reusing it. And then I wanted to mention the Bamboobie like nursing pads. These are kind of cloth pads you can put in your bra, and it's not really reusing for the baby, but I plan on reusing mine. Machine washable, super soft, really nice, and any of my nursing covers I'll be reusing those as well. Something I was on the fence about was a monthly kind of blanket photo op where you kind of take a picture of the month 1, month 2, month 3 of your baby. I was wanting to get a girlier one since baby 2 is a girl, baby 1 was a boy, but I figured it might be pretty cool to see them in the same kind of photo blanket memory kind of pictures that way. So I do have all that stuff ready for her to go. I did purchase some monthly stickers though, so I can do a different picture with those stickers on her as well. A couple other things that we will be reusing that I recommend are pacifier clips and the cup, what are they called? Cup savers. So pacifier clips, a lot of people have heard of them. You kind of clip it on the baby, on the stroller, what have you. And so when the pacifier gets out of their mouth, it still is in the vicinity and not on the floor. So we're reusing those. We got a couple new ones from a baby shower gift as well. And then the cups, these are like, it's a strap that goes around their sippy cup or bottle. So if they throw it down, it stays on their high chair or their stroller or car seat, what have you. So we will be reusing those as well. Next thing is our diaper pail. So we spent money on the Ubi for baby number 1, and we will be reusing that. That one does have bags that it comes with, but we used ours with just the regular kind of scented trash bags, and you just kind of, we cleaned it out and it's good to go. We will be using that for baby's diapers here in the very near future. Another thing is the snack cups or any kind of like hard spout sippy cups, so we will be using those. Another thing I wanted to mention was our summer infant pop-up seat. So this is something a little different. We really liked it for travel anywhere or to keep in your car because it has the buckle attachments. You can strap it onto any seat, any kind of surface. So we used it kind of as our travel high chair, as well as you can use it like in the grass when you're out and about, things like that. So it's a perfect thing to kind of keep in your car when you're out and about and the baby is a little bit older, can sit up, eat real food, that kind of stuff. So we are going to be reusing that. Sleep sacks, we're going to reuse. I have cleaned them all, gotten some hand-me-downs. They are the best. They're super expensive to like purchase when you just have your baby. So we definitely saved ours for sure this time around. And then the last thing here is called a monkey mat. So this is a mat I keep in my car, and it kind of folds into itself into a giant pouch, has like a little, what are those called? Like a big clip to clip onto your bag. But this is perfect to keep in the car too whenever you're on play dates or where have you, that you just kind of have a nice little blanket out, but it's not like a thick outdoor blanket. It's just kind of a nice parachute type, like, you know, those big parachutes that the kids play with, like that kind of material. Perfect to kind of put in and out real fast. So I like to keep that in my diaper bag as well. If we're anywhere staying still, baby's getting restless and wants to just crawl around, I'll put that out, and it's easy to put away as well. But that is everything for my baby product must-haves that we are reusing for baby number 2. Let me know what you are saving for your baby number 2 or that you've reused, hand-me-downs, things like that in the comments down below. And I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away.